Hi there. Today we are going to listen a story about the Lego heroes building a better world. In the bright and colorful city of Bricktopia, where everything was made of tiny Lego bricks, there lived a group of brave heroes. They were called the Lego heroes, and their mission was to protect the city and build a better world for everyone. The leader of the team was Max Bricker, a strong and clever builder who could create anything in seconds. With him was Zarasum, the fastest builder in the city, and Benny Bot, a robot who could scan and fix anything. Lastly, there was Trixie Trick, the sneaky and smart hero who could find a way out of any problem. Together, they made the perfect team. One bright morning, as the Lego heroes were practicing their building skills, a loud boom shook the city. The sky turned dark, and giant cracks appeared on the roads. People ran in fear as a shadowy figure appeared on top of the tallest Lego tower. It was Dr. Breaker, the villain who loved to destroy everything. Bricktopia will fall today, Dr. Breaker shouted. With a flick of his wrist, he unleashed his army of deconstructor bots. These robots had powerful claws that could break Lego buildings into tiny pieces. They marched through the city, smashing everything in their path. Towers crumbled, bridges fell, and parks were turned into piles of bricks. The people of Bricktopia screamed in terror as their homes and shops collapsed before their eyes. Max and his team knew they had to act fast. Lego heroes, assemble! Max shouted, and the team sprang into action. Zarasum sped through the streets, rescuing trapped people and rebuilding broken bridges with her incredible speed. Benny Bot scanned the city for weaknesses and found a way to stop the deconstructor bots. Trixie Trick sneaked into Dr. Breaker's tower, looking for a way to shut down his evil machines. But Dr. Breaker had been preparing for this moment. He had built a powerful Megabot, a towering machine that could smash entire buildings with a single swing of its metal fists. The Megabot roared to life and stomped toward the Lego heroes. Max grabbed his brick blaster, a special tool that shot unbreakable Lego blocks. He fired at the Megabot, but the machine was too strong. It swatted the blocks away and continued its path of destruction. We need to stop it before it reaches the city center, Max called to his team. Zarasum raced around the Megabot, confusing it with her speed. Benny, skin for weak points, she shouted. Benny Bot's eyes glowed as he analyzed the machine. There is a small power core in its back. If we remove it, the Megabot will shut down. Trixie Trick, hearing this through her communicator, came up with a plan. Leave it to me, she said with a grin. She climbed onto a nearby rooftop and leaped onto the Megabot's back. Using her quick hands, she unscrewed the power core and yanked it out. The Megabot froze, then collapsed into a pile of harmless bricks. Great job, team! Max cheered. But their victory was short-lived. Dr. Breaker roared in anger. You may have stopped my Megabot, but you can never stop me. He pressed a button on his control panel, and a giant black cloud formed over the city. It was a powerful gravity field, pulling apart Lego structures piece by piece. The citizens screamed as their homes began to float away. We need to act now, Max shouted. If we don't stop this machine, Bricktopia will be torn apart. Zara and Benny rushed to help the people, holding onto buildings and securing structures with extra bricks. Trixie raced up the tower to reach Dr. Breaker's control panel. When she reached him, Dr. Breaker glared at her. You think you can stop me, little trickster? Trixie smirked. I don't think, I know. She swiftly dodged his attacks and flipped a hidden switch on his machine. Sparks flew as the gravity field began to weaken. Max climbed to the top of a half-destroyed tower and shouted, Dr. Breaker, stop this madness. Bricktopia is a place of creation, not destruction. Dr. Breaker laughed. Why should I stop? Destroying is so much easier than building. But building brings people together, Max said. Look around you. The people of Bricktopia are not running away. They are helping each other. They are rebuilding. No matter how many times you destroy, we will always rebuild. Dr. Breaker looked down and saw the citizens working together. A little Lego boy was using his small bricks to fix a broken wall. An old Lego man was teaching kids how to build stronger towers. Even Zara and Benny were helping others build faster. Dr. Breaker hesitated. He had never thought about building before. All his life, he had only destroyed things. But now, he saw something different. He saw happiness in creation. Slowly, he lowered his hands. The deconstructor bots stopped. Trixie Trick reached the main control panel and flipped the switch. The machines powered down, and the city became silent. The people of Bricktopia cheered. Max stepped forward. Dr. Breaker, it's never too late to change. You can help us build a better world. Dr. Breaker looked at his hands. Then he picked up a small Lego brick and placed it on the ground. Maybe I can try. The Lego heroes smiled. Together, with the people of Bricktopia, they rebuilt their city, stronger and better than before. And for the first time, Dr. Breaker was not a villain. He was a builder. From that day on, Bricktopia became a place where everyone, even former villains, could build a better world together.